So good evening. Thank you for tuning in to this Unwind Mindfulness group practice on Zoom. So this is a collaboration effort with the Hive HK One Chai. So my name is Karson. It's nice to meet you here. And I'm the host of this session. So in this 45-minute session, we're going to practice mindfulness meditation together. So using this mindful awareness, which is a capacity to pay attention intentionally to the present moment experiences with openness, with curiosity. So the Thanksgiving is approaching. So tonight's theme is about giving thanks to ourselves, to the body, to all the experiences that happened in our life. So especially for the goodness, yeah. So as a way to enable us to remember, to recall all the goodness that we already have, that already share in our life, to unhook that negativity bias that we can be very, very strong, can be very intense, that will overshadow our life and make us feeling bad or feeling depressed or anxious. So as always, so please settle in, settling back in your posture, allow the body to sink in to whatever surface you are sitting on or lying down on. Maybe setting an intention for yourself to let go of the unfinished, uncompleted task so that you can allow the body to be still. So gathering the attention to drop in to this body right now. Noticing the physical state. So what is present in the body. Scanning through the body. Any tightness, any stiffness or pain. Or you may find yourself still holding some tension in the body, which may be unnecessary. Can you let go of them and allow the body just to be natural? Being soft. And it is okay if you still find the mind is so many thoughts is raising, coming and going, stories, thinking, worrying, planning. Some things may be relevant to your work or your family matters, but these may be irrelevant right now. So we can observe them, acknowledge them, but we don't need to pay more attention to them. And choosing to return, choosing to bring the awareness back to this present moment. So continue to allow the body to be still, to be grounded. Sensing, feeling the support offered by the chair or the couch, the sofa, the mattress. And let's just sit for a few moments of silence here. So doing nothing, there's nothing to achieve right now. There's no particular special task to complete right now. Simply being, staying with the body, staying with the mind. So feel free to take a few deep breaths. Breathing in fully with your nose or your mouth. And then breathing out fully. As you breathe in again, noticing the energy, the freshness, how it energizes the body. And as you breathe out, completely letting go, releasing all the tension you may be holding inside the body. And a final deep breathing. And then letting the breath flow naturally again. All right. Hi, Andy. Hi, Hayden. Welcome to this session. Okay, so before we move into the formal meditation of the night, what we're going to do is we do a sitting meditation together, and with a theme of appreciation, also gratitude, because we're approaching Thanksgiving. So I think it's a nice time to take a moment to reflect back. So what we already have, already share, and what strength that we can recall, and to remind ourselves of the support that we have, or the goodness that we have. And yeah, so that's the theme of the night. So now, before we do that, I'd like to invite you to do some stretching, mindful movements practice together. So these are very, very simple. We can do this in a seated posture. So first of all, let's do some neck rolls together. So bring attention to the neck and the head, and continue to allow this mindful awareness to arise. Just paying attention to the sensation in the body without any judgments, without any opinions. Just actually noticing what's really going on right now. And then, as you breathe in, very gently turning the head over to the right, looking over to the right side, and paying attention to the range of motion in the neck, the parts that you feel the stretch. And then if that is appropriate for you, you can bring the chin down towards your right shoulder. Slightly enlarging the stretch. And make space to hold, to receive these sensations showing up in the body. And then breathe out, release. Breathing in again, making your way very gently to turn the head over to your your left. So looking over to the left. Being curious if there's any difference between the right side and the left side. Just exploring within your edge. So no need to push through your limits. And again, you can choose to bring the chin down, getting close towards the left shoulder. And then breathing out, releasing. And from here, you can very gently turn and rotate the neck and head, making some circles. To explore and even appreciate these neck joints, the head, very complex and important parts in the body. And taking a moment to show some care. Bring some kind and nice movements. Reversing if you like to. And then very gently returning to stillness, coming back to center. And just take a moment to pause and check in again. What is the impact of these movements? The pose, the move that we just done. So you may notice some sensations may show up, or some restriction may show up as well. Again, offering this gentleness, this friendliness to get in touch with these sensations. Anyway, now bring attention to your arms and hands, allowing your arms to float naturally beside the body. And as you breathe in, rising, lifting the arms up overhead, bring the arms and hands all the way up towards the ceiling. And then just holding here for a moment. And if the body's condition is okay for you, you can choose to expand and stretch a little bit more as you breathe in, opening up the chest, tilting the head a little bit upward to look. And as you breathe out, releasing a little bit, softening. And we can repeat these movements a few more times. Breathing in, reaching, opening. Breathing out, releasing, softening. Synchronizing with the breathing rate, the breathing cycle. And then as you breathe out, very gently, bring the arms down, noticing the gravity, noticing the very moment of release when the hands and the arms returns to the original position. So you may sense a rush of tingling or vibration along the arms. You may be noticing the temperature may be changing, or the heart rate may go up. So really get in touch to this energy and the aliveness in the body. And then now making your way to return to a seated posture, a comfortable seated posture. So feeling at ease, feeling stable and wakeful in the body. So you can keep your feet flat on the floor, or you can use a cross-legged position. So sitting tall, having this upright posture, opening up the chest a little bit and keeping the shoulders soft. And if you feel okay, or if you feel safe, you can choose to lower down the eye gaze or to close your eyes completely. And then now, allowing this mindful awareness to arise again, continue to be present. So from here, we'll do a seated body scan meditation first. So without the need to create or change any sensations, we simply observe and receive any sensations, any signals coming from the body by paying attention. So now, guiding the attention to move down, arriving into the feet, noticing the feet, maybe in touch with the floor or a mat. Noticing what you can sense there. Tingling, warmth, or the sensations of the socks. Or maybe a lack of sensation. Nothing there. That's totally fine. And breathing in to this part, as if you are guiding this breathing, the air, to move into the feet, to offer some nice, gentle attention to the feet. They have done a lot of work as we walk, as we move during the day. So now is a chance to show some care to the feet. How are they right now? Can you appreciate for all the hard work they have done to support our life, to support our activities? And then now, as you breathe out, releasing the feet, and then moving up, expanding the awareness upward, to the lower legs on both sides. So they may be touching with each other, or they may be just hanging there. So again, as you breathe in, sending this gentle, kind attention to the lower legs, receiving, making contact. So noticing the ankle joints, the calf muscles, the shins, and the skin on the lower legs. So again, how are they right now? Can we know it? And some part, you may feel hurt, you may feel painful or discomfort. Again, we can send this very gentle, very tender attention to receive these sensations, to befriend these body parts. There's no need to criticize, to blame, or to judge the body. So using this non-judgmental attitude to be with this body. And then now as you breathe out, releasing the legs. And breathing in, taking an inhale, expanding, shifting the attention to the knees and the upper legs, the thighs. Holding and sensing. So breathing into the thighs and the knees. Opening up. Feeling this knees joints, the thigh muscles, the bones. With your breathing, with your gentle attention. There's nothing to achieve here right now. We don't need to wait to make any score for the body. No matter how the body is, we're still okay right now. We're still okay right now. Receiving the strength, receiving the steadiness coming from these thighs and the bottoms, the buttocks. Feeling the support offered by this part in the body. And maybe also from the chair, from the floor. Sensing, connecting to this strength, the support and connection. And then as you breathe out, releasing the tension around the thighs, the knees, and the buttocks. And as you breathe in, shifting attention to the pelvic region, the hips. So sometimes we may feel some difficult sensations here, or restrictions in the body, in the pelvics, the hips. So now continue to use this gentleness, this curiosity to notice and observe what's going on, what is present here in this part, the pelvics, the hips, the joints, the organs inside. Is it possible to be soft, to be natural, not resisting, not avoiding or fighting against the body? So now, breathing out, softening, releasing the hips, the pelvis, and then moving up to the torso, noticing the abdomen, the belly. So now in this moment, you may feel the belly is rising and falling as you breathe. Or the emptiness, fullness inside the gut, the stomach. Again, as we breathe, sending this very gentle attention to touch, to hold, to show care to this part in the body. And maybe also taking a moment to appreciate, to express gratitude, this important organ, digesting the food, to break down the nutrients, the over energy for us. And then now breathing out, releasing the stomach, the belly, and then moving up with the attention as you breathe in. So guiding this breathing upward to the chest, attending to the chest region, noticing the rib cage, noticing how the rib cage is protecting, housing the lungs, the diaphragm, the heart. And also recognizing they are still working so hard moment to moment. The lungs are expanding, contracting. Offering the endless circulation of oxygen. And also releasing the things that doesn't serve us anymore. And also sensing the heart. Appreciating the heart for pumping blood, circulation throughout this whole body. All these very magical intelligence inside the body. Without us making any commands, giving any orders. They all know how to do it very naturally. So in this moment, as we are still alive, so getting in touch with this part, with our gentleness, friendliness, to connect the body. And then now releasing this chest region and moving up again to the shoulders. So sometimes after a long working day, the shoulders may feel tight. And sometimes when we feel stressed, the shoulders may be squeezing. A lot of tension may build up here. So checking in right now with our gentle attention. What is going on in the shoulders? Again, if possible, sending, breathing into the shoulders, opening up, and then releasing. Allow the shoulders to be natural, to be soft. There's no need to hold any extra tension here. And then turning around to the back. Again, breathing into the back, starting with the lower back. And moving up along the spine, the vertebrae by vertebrae. Going up, moving up to the mid-back. And the upper back, the shoulder blades. As we breathe here, we may sense the expansion and the contraction in the back as well. So the back and the spine are also very important to align the body so that we can stand so that we can support the head, the neck. Again, taking a moment to appreciate this. And then breathing out, releasing. And then breathing in again, expanding the attention to the arms and the hands on both sides. So soothing. Feeling the arms and the hands with your gentle attention. There's no need to think or make sense about the body. No need to analyze or to make any stories. Sometimes you may notice the mind just drifts off. The mind may went away to thoughts, to sound, to all sorts of distractions. But that is fine. The moment we notice that, that means we are awake again. We are being present again. And then choosing to return to the body. So every time we do the same thing, we notice distraction, we notice the mind wanders off, and then we come back. So being with the arms, the hands, sensing, receiving, breathing. All right, so now breathing out, releasing the arms and the hand, and then move up the attention to the neck and the head. Noticing how they are aligned. How they are stacked up. Feeling the head, the skull. The skull is also doing its job to protect the brain. So that we can still think, we can still plan, or remember, or perceive. So take a moment to appreciate the head, the skull, and then expanding the awareness to the face. So breathing into the face. Sometimes we may hold a lot of emotions here in the face. How is the face right now? The eyebrows, eyelids, eyeballs, the nose, You may feel the air moving through the nostrils or the lips, the mouth, the cheeks, the ears. So attending very gently to the face. Breathing in, sensing, holding, softening. Finally, also take a moment to show some gratitude towards this face. The eyes. We can see things, we can receive all the beauty, all the visuals, images, colors because of the eyes. And the nose is still here so that we can breathe. And then pay attention to the mouth, the lips, the teeth. So this part is very important to support us so that we can eat, we can consume food and drinks, we can communicate, we can connect with other people. And speaking of communication, the ears are also important as well. How are they right now? You're still receiving sounds. So now, from here, very gently expanding the awareness to this whole being right now. Noticing, grounding into this whole body, sensing the energy, so every single in-breath, energizing the body, nourishing, refreshing. Every out-breath, the body is naturally releasing, letting go anything that we don't need anymore, doesn't serve us anymore. So for these final few moments, just being still and silent, to stay with this whole body and the mind, recognizing, acknowledging this aliveness here. So there's a quote from Ralph H. Blum. There's a calmness to a life lived in gratitude, a quiet joy. So embracing these moments of quietness, silence, and joy. All right. So very gently giving some movement to the body, wiggling your fingers, your toes, your ankles, rolling your shoulders. So being awake again. And once you feel ready, you can open the eyes up, reconnecting to the space around you, to this room. Okay, so awesome. Thank you so much. And I hope you enjoyed practice. And next week we will continue with this meditation session. And yeah, next week is Thanksgiving finally. And so hope you enjoyed it. And I just type out some of the upcoming announcements, upcoming events. So on December 2nd, the 2nd of December, yeah, Wednesday night, we're going to have a in-person session, on-site session at the Hive franchise. So if you would like to, have this immersive experience to try other various of different types of mindfulness practices and meditation, movement, yoga, reflective journaling. So if you're interested, you can check out this link and to get your ticket, and hope you will enjoy it. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you there. Okay, awesome. So thank you so much, and please take care, and I wish you a very nice evening and restful night as well.